Hello friends, welcome to the series on Shiva Sutras. Today is a turn of 7th Shiva Sutra, that is Jagrat Swapna Sushupta Bhede Turya Abhoga Sambhava. That is, we will try to understand different levels of consciousness via this Shiva Sutra. The sutra says that there are three levels of consciousness, that is Jagrat, awakened state, Swapna, that is a dreaming state, and a Sushupta, that is the deep sleep state. Bhede, that is when you are able to make a difference between these three levels of consciousness. We will be moving towards the next, that is a higher level of consciousness, that is Turya and Abhoga. That is Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupta Bhede, Turya Abhoga Sambhava. That is, we will try to understand how to raise the level of consciousness so as to raise the level of our awareness. The three levels of consciousness, that is the awakened state, the dreaming state, and the deep sleep state. We should be able to make a difference that when we are awakened, when we are dreaming, and when we are in deep sleep state. We try to make our dreams come true. To consider dreams real is a sign of ignorance. Look at a child who starts crying after he wakes up from a dream. He thinks that a dog that was chasing him in the dream was real, and even after waking up keeps crying and shouting. One type of dream is while we are asleep, and the second type of dream is when we are awake. When you become aware that a thief has broken into your house, fear makes you wake up. Or imagine you have lost your way home, you are alone at night and there are no street lights. The heart starts beating faster and you can really hear the sounds of each beat of the heart. Until that moment, you are not aware that you have a heart. At these moments, are you really awake? In normal circumstances, we are not able to make a difference between these three states. Once we are able to make a difference between these three states, we will achieve higher levels of consciousness. To understand the levels of consciousness, different viewpoints have been given. For example, the Advaitis, that is non-duality. Those who don't believe in any sort of duality, everything is one for them. And the others are the dualists, those who believe in the difference. They say that when there is darkness, you will perceive difference between me and you. However, when light appears, when knowledge appears, no difference exists. So friends, these are different viewpoints to understand what is consciousness. Friends, to make it understand, Gurudev says that while you are sitting on a floor, you are not even aware of the difference between your body and the floor on which you are sitting. You should be aware of the difference between your body and the floor on which you are sitting. Similarly, you are not aware of the body and the clothes which you are wearing. You should be aware of the body and the clothes which you are wearing. There is a difference between your body and the clothes which you are wearing. Gurudev says as your level of awareness enhances, you should be able to make a difference between your mind, your body, the air which you are consuming, the clothes which you are wearing, and the floor on which you are sitting. And gradually you will be able to differentiate when you are awakened, when you are dreaming, and when you are in deep sleep. In normal circumstances, we, like any other creature, are just moving from here and there, eating and sleeping, unaware of our consciousness. But if life gives you certain circumstances, For example, a beginner cyclist is much aware of the stone and the rocks on the path, and if he falls, he will be even aware. His level of awareness will be enhanced. Similarly, if a person is afraid of the cockroaches and a cockroach appears before him, he will be more alert. And the worst happens if a snake appears before you. You will just be still, more aware of the surroundings of yourself and of your consciousness. However, in normal circumstances, you just wake up from your sleep, you just take breakfast, and with the same dreaming state and the same thoughts in your mind, you move towards your work. And the worst is for the students who has to attend a class of geography or history. Their mind is entangled still in the dreams and the thoughts, and the heavy breakfast too was consumed. So their level of consciousness is decreased. They will not be able to understand anything in the class. If we are aware of the fact that we have to awaken, and when we were in dreaming, and when we were in deep sleep, and when we have to do the work, we will be more alert. When by applying the science of differentiation, we are able to demarcate between the Jagrat, Swapna and Sushupta, that is awakened, dreaming and deep sleep state, we will achieve the fourth state of consciousness, that is the Turya level of consciousness. Where will it happen? Where is the fourth state of consciousness? This state of awareness is different from the awakened, dreaming and the deep sleep. Where it happens? It happens in meditation. In meditation, you are just present, but you don't know where you are. You are not even doing anything. You are also not awakened. You are also not dreaming. You are also not in deep sleep state. This is a state of samadhi. This is the state of meditation. This is the state of higher level of consciousness. This is abode of Shiva. Shiva exists there as joy and Chaitanya Atma. Shiva is not residing in Mount Kailasha. He resides in deep state of meditation, which you will achieve once you are able to differentiate between awakened, dreaming and deep sleep state. A newborn baby has a higher level of consciousness. The newborn baby is just filled with joy and happiness. His mind is not entangled with Jnanam Bandham. It is said a child laughs 400 times a day. But gradually, as a child grows up, he will be entangled with the knowledge. He may become a professor in the college, but the level of consciousness will decrease. He will not be as happy as he used to be. Smiles will vanish with time. How it happens? It happens due to decreased level of consciousness. We need to increase these level of consciousness. We need to achieve Chaitanya Atma so as to have higher level of consciousness, that is Turya and Abhoga levels of consciousness. What is consciousness? What are we? We are just consciousness. We need to enhance the quality of our consciousness. When it will be enhanced? It will be enhanced via meditation. When it will become Chaitanya Atma, then the quality of consciousness in us will increase. Our level of living will increase. Our level of awareness will increase. We will move towards higher levels of consciousness such as the Turya and Abhoga. Even if you are doing a mischief with your friend, this is also an indication of higher levels of consciousness, because higher level of consciousness is not about laziness. It is about enthusiasm, joy and creativity. If you enhance your levels of consciousness to Turya awastha, that is Turya state of consciousness. Your quality of consciousness will enhance, your quality of awareness will be enhanced, your level of meditation, the deeper levels of meditation will be attained. And after this comes the abhoga, which is even the higher level of consciousness than the Turya. So friends, this was the 7th Shiva Sutra, that is Jagrat Swapna Sushupta Bhede Turya Abhoga Sambhava. Friends, we will meet again with the next Shiva Sutra. Thanks.